and prophet of the Lord. Gotta teach us people, exposing all the lies with the truth. Now they can see the evil. We the lost children of the Lord. Y'all should holler, chopping heads off with my sword. Holy Bible, one West, one West, one West, one West, one West, till they bury me. One West, one West, yeah, one West, one West, one West, till they bury me. I'm really for my people, y'all just playing game. I'm all about the truth, we are not the same. I'ma shoot it to you straight with a load of slang. UPK, y'all finished, bitch, yeah, you know the name. Started on the streets back in '69. Read it in the record, now I want what's mine. Came up from the
All right, Shalom Israel. This is Precinct Officer 500, Marciala, and this is the history class. And the title is "When Cotton Was King." You know what I'm saying? And cotton was king back in the day, and it still is. You know why? Because white people are still getting rich off of cotton. Our oppressors are still making boatloads of money off of it. You know what I'm saying? And our free labor is what made our oppressors wealthy. They're not rich. Black people try to get rich. Your oppressor is wealthy. He has so much money. He don't know what to do with it. You know what I'm saying? He don't know what to do with it, but all the evil and filthy things that you can do with money. You know what I'm saying? He likes to buy little children, buy drugs. You know, he likes to do all kinds of things with his money. He doesn't try to save anything because off the backs of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, he's got rich off cotton. You know what I'm saying? So cotton is king. It's still king. It was king back then, and it's still king now. You know what I'm saying? Salaki, sir.
You got the water, warrior. All right, all right. Okay, today's topic is about when cotton was king. It was a term called cotton is king. All right, and I'm pretty sure you elaborated on it, mashallah. And the South, you know, you had the North and the South, but the South at a point in time was making so much money off cotton. But we must ask ourselves, you know, why wasn't the Great Britain and the 13 colonies before, you know, the United States of America was booming with cotton and was rich like the South, you know? It's because of an invention called the cotton gin, all right, by so-called Eli Whitney, which is a white man that patented this invention. He patented it, but he didn't create it. And we're going to learn about it, you know? These oppressors, they patent a lot of inventions, a lot of black great inventions that then years down the line, you hear about a black person was the, you know, progenitor, the origin of this creation. That's why it's so important that you just don't accept what the oppressor tells you what it is. You better do the research, man. You understand? All right. When they tell you about how great America is, understand, black people, we made America the superpower they are. And no matter where we go, we're gonna make that place the superpower that place gonna be. You know, but America is great off of the free labor and the lynchings and the back beatings of our ancestors, man. All right. They told black people they were gonna stop with the brutality, plantation beatings, and they're gonna end slavery once this machine came into being. You know what they did? They went and bought more slaves. They wanted you to pick more cotton. You dealing with a greedy nation, man. No matter how much you make it easier for them and luxurious, you know, this make this place so abundance with money, cash, and economical power. They will never appreciate the things you do. All they're gonna do is give you more oppression. More oppression, man. All right? That's why we call him the oppressor.
Right.
So give me Obadiah 1 and 5. It's like
Come
before
on,
we
come
go
on.
there, give me yeah, we're gonna go to Obadiah 1 and 5, or then we're gonna get Ecclesiasticus 7 and 7, and then I'm gonna get into the information about when Cotton was king.
Come on, sir. In the book of Obadiah, chapter 1 and verse 5. If thieves came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they not have stolen till they have had enough?
Mm-hmm.
If the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes?
Right. If thieves was to break in your house, if thieves was to try to rob a bank, whatever, they're gonna take what they can take and leave before the police come, right? Grape gatherers, they don't take all the grapes. They leave some grapes behind. The grapes that's on the ground, rotten grapes, spoiled grapes. They leave some grapes behind. They don't take all the grapes. These oppressors, man, they want everything. They're not satisfied unless they have it all. That's how
Right.
greedy and selfish they are, man. They're gonna want more and more and more till they goddamn self-destruct. That's your
Come.
oppressor, man. All right. But let's get Ecclesiastes 7 and 7.
Come.
Yeah.
Ecclesiastes.
Ecclesiastes 7 and 7.
Come. In the book of Ecclesiastes 7 and verse 7, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad.
Surely oppression make a wise man mad. We should be upset in this goddamn place called America. We shouldn't be happy to call ourselves American, because guess what? All the stuff they did to us in slavery, they still doing it, man. They just doing it in different forms. And oppression should make you mad. You should be boycotting all these nations, especially the white man. You should be taking your money away from them. Being wise with your money, because money supposed to be a defense. We gotta look at that money and say, this is how we're gonna defend ourselves, and put it all together in one pot and separate from these damn devils and these heathens, man. That's the solution. All right. Just like how they join together and keep us out, we got to do the same thing, man. Stop being fooled and blindfolded by this thing called love. Love. That has not been working for us, man. All right. Love your brother. Something that we don't do. Love your brother. Love your people.
Right.
Oppression should make you mad. But they're not mad. So guess what? The Christians, black Christians, are not wise. They are not wise at all. Because go ahead, Ward.
Yeah, that's a heavy point that you're bringing out, because to some of these Uncle Tom Negroes out here, it seems like oppression make them forget. It's like they want to forget what happened. You know what I'm saying? That and even they starting to take on some of the oppressor talking points when they say we need to forget about slavery and get over it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I've heard some Uncle Tom say, man, we need to just stop thinking about slavery. Slavery was a choice. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy how they want to forget about all the egregious things that were done to us. You know what I'm saying? Fed to alligators, our sisters getting babies, you know what I'm saying, cut out of their stomachs, and our men getting homosexually raped. You know what I'm saying? For the fantasy of the oppressor. You know what I'm saying? It's a lock it.
Damn right, Warren. Yeah, man. They tell you forget about slavery. That's the past. No, forget about the 4th of July.
Right.
Forget about that Christian church. Forget about God is all love. Forget about that damn white Jesus.
Right.
Yeah, let's forget about the right things. It's all right to forget, but let's forget about the people who forget about us. And that's the damn oppressors, man.
Right.
Read on.
Come on, and a gift destroyeth the heart.
Man, surely oppression should make you mad. Surely you should be mad about that sister that came from Michigan and got hung from a tree in Miami. But guess what? That so-called day off on the 4th of July, you know, some of y'all get that paid time off on the 4th of July. You're going to forget about that sister and bust your damn fireworks. You damn slave.
Right.
Surely oppression should make a wise man mad. But a gift always destroy the heart. And that's the, you know, that's the mind, according to the Bible. Your heart is the mind. It's not talking about this heart in your chest, that pump. It's talking about your mind. July 4th messes up your mind. You know,
Right.
all these holidays mess up your mind. Because when you celebrate these holidays, you empower them. You make them money. Your people don't get money off that. Your people lose money when they celebrate these holidays, man. And mashallah, I missed out something on Obadiah 1-5. Go back to that, and then we're gonna go to the article, Baba Kashaw, the information I want to bring out.
Okay.
Yeah, it's something I slipped up on that one. Go ahead.
Okay. The book of Obadiah, chapter 1 and verse 5. If thieves came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they not have stolen till they have had enough?
Since this is the history class, I'm going to bring out some history about the Edomites, the children of Esau. It was a time we was in captivity, man, the Babylonian captivity. But before the captivity, when they ransacked us and subdued Jerusalem, you know, seized it. These Edomites supposed to be our nation brothers, you know, because Esau and Jacob was brothers. These damn devils sit back and watch the Babylonians destroy us. You know, destroy our city, man. Burn it down. Unaliving us, holding us captives. And not just that, when they seen us at our lowest moment, mashallah, you know what they did? They came in and started taking our things too. But Esau was supposed to be Jacob's brother. No, he's not Jacob's brother according to the spirit. You know, spiritually, they are not our brothers. They might have came out of that womb, but they are another nation. But still, when it comes to them, they supposed to be the closest nation to us according to the flesh. But they didn't care about that, man.
Right.
They hate us so much. They despise us so much. These damn devils came in and helped the Babylonians destroy us, man. Yeah, that's how greedy and stingy they is, and selfish they are. You know, man.
Damn. And you know, and that's how greedy Esau is too. You know what I'm saying? He gave up his birthright. You know what I'm saying, for some raw meat. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like he don't give a damn about his own damn birthright. Why the hell you think he gonna give a damn about you? You know what I'm saying? Right. He don't give a damn about that. You know what I'm saying? And you still want to hang on and cleave to these people, man. There's nothing special about them. They should be serving you, but in turn, you turn around and you serve them with all your damn spirit. You know what I'm saying? They got your spirit in the damn chokehold.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
And it's sad, so it's a lucky.
All right, man. Okay, let's get that information.
Come on.
Let's get that very important information.
You wanted to go with the dark history of Cotton King.
Cotton is king.
Oh, Cotton is king, right? Come on.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Man, they was making so much money off that cotton, man. They said cotton was king. Cotton is king, man. Understand this. A lot of these damn devils got that old money. What I mean by that old money, that money for back in the day when it was really making that cash flow.
Right.
When America was really great to them.
Well, that's a like what could, sir. When a dollar meant something. You know what I'm saying? That's that paper right there, boy. Damn.
Yeah, right.
Come on, I go ahead and read it.
Go ahead.
All right, cotton is king was more than a slogan. It represented the economic system that tied the expansion of the American cotton industry directly to the expansion of slavery.
Say that again.
The American cotton industry directly to the expansion of slavery.
So let me tell you something. You finna celebrate the 4th of July. You finna celebrate the birth of the United States of America, the United Snakes of America.
All right.
You got to be a fool, because it was worse than the British. They just not only continued slavery, it was an expansion. What it means, they had more slaves than anybody else, and than everybody else. They had so much slaves because that invention, the cotton gin, it produced so much cotton. They were like, man, I could just chill and let the machine do the work and keep the slaves I already got. But hell, man, I can make more.
Mm.
Who cares about these damn Negroes? I care about my precious America becoming the wealthiest empire this earth ever seen. And guess what? That happened. That happened. We got somebody that's trying to come in.
Yeah, that was Officer Carl Shalami. What's going on?
What's going on, Warrior?
Trying to get it right. What's going on, Adawan? How you doing?
All right, I'm good. Yeah,
Come.
This is the history class, man. We get into this history of when cotton was king. When our ancestors was picking that cotton, and it made America a superpower, and they have the nerve to be discussing in their little meetings in the White House, should Negroes get reparations? Man, it shouldn't be reparations. It should be just pay us.
Right.
When you playing golf, when you taking your vacation to Jamaica, and you got your little precious motel, billionaire business, whatever, thank black people for that. And don't thank us with your thank yous. Before Donald Trump got into office, he said some sweet things about black people, before he got into that office, and people actually voted for him. And then when he got in that office and he got in that seat, it's always the same results. The hell with you Negroes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why we need to say the hell with America. The hell with Mr. Orange, Donald Trump, Mr. Orange Man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Some of these devils, they can say they white, but he's orange.
Right.
And they not white neither, they red.
Right.
Man, look at here. I can't stand this place called America, man. Because they ignore our pain, they ignore our services, they ignore all our contributes to this damn place.
Right.
But still expect for us to be loyal. Let's be loyal to ourselves. Let's be loyal to the Lord, our God. You know what I'm saying? Because your loyalty has gotten you nowhere but the bottom. And blame the Christian pastor. Blame Martin Luther King. All right? Blame all of them. Because they thought that these devils would actually share their piece of American power with them. All right? But read.
Khan. Why would they why would they not have stolen?
Okay.
Okay,
yeah, go back to the information. Let's get into this history, man.
It's a lock here, my bad. It says the phrase became famous after a speech by South Carolina Senator James Henry Hammond in 1858. When he declared cotton is king, arguing that the world's dependence on Southern cotton made the slave-holding South economically indispensable.
Yeah, man. Hey, we gotta have them. We gotta hold on to the South. That was the money coming from. You know? And everybody think Abraham Lincoln really wanted to free the slaves. Abraham Lincoln didn't want to lose that money. The South was his golden goose.
Right.
They the one produced the cotton. They the one had the cotton gin. They was the back and elbow grease of America. How can I lose my moneymaker? I ain't gonna have nothing.
All right.
Abraham Lincoln created the Emancipation Proclamation to preserve the Union, to keep them united, not to free you, Negro.
Right.
A lot of us had to run off the plantation and join the army or whatever. We had to run off. We were. It's like you telling the South, "Hey, them slaves down there are free." The South ain't free them slaves. They're like, "No, they're not." So guess what? You had to run up north to get free. And guess what? You ain't just sit up there and chill and just made your money and had a job or whatever. You had to go to war. So that's being free. Nah, man. It's always extreme, some kind of mischief or illusion when you're dealing with the oppressor, man. Especially when it's talking about giving you some freedom and giving you some money or some damn power. They'll be losing their damn heaven. All right. So let's read on.
Come on. It said after Eli Whitney patented the cotton gin in 1794, cotton production expanded dramatically. Rather than reducing the demands for enslaved labor, it increased it because growing and harvesting cotton still required intensive manual labor.
So understand this: when you celebrate the 4th of July, you black and Hispanic, you celebrating oppression. You celebrating the oppression of your ancestors, man. Because America became great off slavery, off cotton. And you finna celebrate the pain of your people? I tell you why you're doing it. Because you don't care about your people. You care about the white man. Right. You love the white man. You serve the white man and not God. Understand this. Them black Christians in that church, their God is the white man. Not the God of the Bible. All right? That's why when you ask them at least one of God's holy days, they get lost in the sauce. They turn into Scooby-Doo. They be like, wrong. They don't know.
Right.
And they don't care. They don't care about the Lord holy days because guess what? They have the spirit of the oppressor. They have the spirit of the white man. And if you're not getting nothing, if you're not receiving something, you don't care about it. If you're the white man or these black Christians, you know? That's why they like Christmas and they like Thanksgiving. They're receiving something. You know what I'm saying? They're receiving something. That's why they like these holidays, and especially their birthday. Woo, man, they're receiving something. But on God holy days, man, you got to become one with your people and actually give out to your people and not be selfish and gaining the gift. You have to be the gift giver. They're not interested in that. They're not interested in taking care of their people because they think like the oppressor. All they care is about themselves, man. That Christian church, all it does is put the spirit of the white man on you. And according to the Bible, that's the mark of the beast, not a computer chip. All right? When you think and operate like your oppressor and you agree with the philosophies of your oppressor, that's the mark of him, of the beast. All right? So let's read on.
Come on. It says by the 1850s, the United States produced most of the world's cotton. And cotton became the nation's leading export.
Let me tell you something. Like Great Britain was a superpower of the earth before America. America became a superpower off of cotton. And Great Britain had to buy cotton from them. All because of us and our free labor. But guess what? We still got to be on the bottom over here in this place. Nah, man. It's time that we must understand that loving them is not gonna ever work.
Right.
You're wasting your damn time. Love yourself. When you love the oppressor, when you love the white man, you don't love yourself if you're a black man or a Hispanic man. You don't love your damn self, man. In order to love yourself, you have to hate the people that oppress your people.
Right.
That's the only way. Read on, Mashallah.
Come on. It says much of that wealth was built on forced labor of enslaved African Americans.
Okay, we could drop that.
Okay.
We could drop that. Let's go to Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 1. No, good job.
Okay.
And then we're going
to.
Colonel Khan, I can get it.
All right.
and at 720,
Ready?
we're going to go into the article, that information of that brother that was a slave that actually made that cotton gin invention.
Okay.
All right. So
Colonel
you got
Khan.
it?
Oh, Colonel Khan, got it. Ready? This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, and verse 1. And it shall come to pass.
Go ahead.
If thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Most High thy power, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Most High thy power will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
Man, that's what we need to do. Keep the laws of God so we could be above all the nations that is on the earth.
Right.
And a Christian will be like dumbfounded by like, what you mean by keeping God's laws? How that's gonna put some money in my pocket? You know what I'm saying? How they gonna get me a brand new car and a brand new house? What them laws gonna do for me?
Right.
Right.
Man, you'll be amazed what the laws of God to do for you. The laws of God will give you a brand new life if all of us keep it, because America will fall and we'll go to living life the normal way, the way it's supposed to be. We don't supposed to be going to no one grocery store. Everybody just going to this one grocery store and spending up all our damn money. Man, we supposed to have our own fields, our own animals, our own cattle. That's the way it's supposed to be. We're supposed to live off the land. Man, do you know how good it is to just go outside out of your house and just pick an orange off the tree, pick an apple off the tree, get your own rice and your own green peppers. A lot of us would never experience that. Why? Because it's against the law over here in damn America, man. But it was all good and gravy when it had that slogan back in the day, cotton was king, when we was working for free. Oh, we were working for free. You seen all the trees. Hey, they was happy. Life was wonderful in America for them, but not for you.
Right.
When you get freedom, you know what they want to do? They want to take all the male trees out of the neighborhood, so the trees can't reproduce the way they're supposed to, and produce fruit for you. They want to spray chemical trails in the air, to make sure you don't grow your own fruit. They want to say rainwater is illegal. Damn, I can't collect a drop of rain from the sky that God made.
Right.
But this is what happens when you don't keep God's laws. You're going to be up under people like this, and you're not going to be above all nations. You're going to be under all nations. Instead of us being above all nations, we are under every nation on this earth, man. Tell me I'm lying. We are in last place because of the Christian church telling us not to keep the laws of God.
Right.
We not in second place. We're not in third place, man. We're in last place. Hell, we're not even running in this race. We're not running. That's sad, ain't it?
Okay.
Yeah. But that's it on that scripture.
Colonel Khan.
All right, go down to verse 15.
Colonel Khan. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15.
Mm-hmm.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Most High thy power, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Instead of us having blessings, we are under the curses of God, for not keeping his laws. Those curses is us being on the bottom. Those curses is us picking cotton in slavery. Us getting our back beat in with the whip from these oppressors,
Come.
Our black babies being fed to alligators. Every time we succeed and actually have a black community like Black Wall Street, Rosewood, Eatonville, these oppressors have the power to destroy it and burn it down, and we get no justice. And the only thing that our black leaders could do is march and say no justice, no damn peace.
Right.
Come.
Goddamn that marching. Go ahead, Warrior.
Cause yes, like you said, I just wanted to say something. You saying something on this. Since you're saying something on the cotton, because I was trying to look up what replaced that cotton gin, because I was just randomly going through Facebook on the feed the other day, and there was this lady back. This probably was like in the 1960s. She was down there in Clarksdale, Mississippi. Mm-hmm. And she said, I done worked all my life. She was 55 years old. She said, I worked all my life. They said, if you work, you supposed to have something. She said, well, I don't got nothing. And if I'm not mistaken, I think she was still like in a sharecropper position, right? Yeah. And I remember seeing them machine. And what happened was that they was still working and, making money off picking cotton.
Right.
But they had got this new machine. I just looked it up. Basically, what it was a modern cotton house. It still is a spinoff from that cotton gin of what you talking about. Basically, they refined it over the years, and the white man was saying, well, yeah, we don't need them. This thing can do twice as much, with less money and this and that. They had cut off like half the labor, and a lot of them people, man, at that time, the lady ain't had no job. That's all she had knew was, picking cotton. She ain't had no job. She was 55. Looking like she was probably like, 75, you know what I'm saying? And that's what that brought me back to. So I just wanted to, bring that up. I didn't even realize it, but that cotton gin they've been modernizing it, from the original invention over the year. Cause I see something in the 1880s, the Munger system. Then they got the Russ cotton picker that came out in the 1930s. And then in the 1950s, you had the John Deere. John Deere came up with something, and that replaced a lot of the workforce as well, as far as us that was still surviving off picking cotton, So I just wanted to, that pricked my brain on that, you know what I'm saying? The what?
All right, boy. Sign Christ. Let me tell you something.
Great.
Anytime you see a damn devil say, this is my invention, you better do some hard research. You understand? Not just research. I mean, do some hard research. I mean, dig deep. To understand, you dealing with a liar, man.
Right.
And anytime it says patent, it's like, remember when the Pilgrims came over here to America? What they did? They stuck the nasty, disgusting American flag in the land and say, "This is my land." That was them actually, in a form, trying to patent America. Knowing damn well it's not their land.
Right.
You dealing with a robber, a thief. The Bible says the thief come not but to kill, steal, and destroy. They don't know how to invent nothing. All they know how to do is steal and kill and destroy. And that's why this earth is destroyed right now.
Absolutely.
Yeah, everything is destroyed. We are so miserable over here. They say America is a great country. Man, I disagree. It's great for you. It's hell for me.
Right.
It'd be great when I'm away from y'all. It'd be great when I don't have to see another damn devil in my life. And if I do have to see him, I want to see him picking cotton.
Right.
I want to see his fingers bleed and turn red, blue, and all kind of colors when he picking that cotton. Yeah, I want to see it. That's when I'll be happy over here in this place. When they
Right.
can understand the pain that we felt, that our ancestors felt. And they had the nerve to say,
I'll get you cotton cane.
yeah, they had the nerve to say, when was you in slavery? You wasn't in slavery. You weren't on the plantation. Why is you worrying about it? I don't had devils tell me that, man. You acting like you was a slave. Hell, I am. This modern day slavery.
Right.
You just got it where right now, if I don't have the money to pay the rent, I'll be homeless. If I don't have the money to pay this and pay that, I'm gonna be shit out of luck, you know. So I have to do it. You don't perfected slavery. That's what you did. You perfected it. And guess what? You're so damn greedy. We read the scripture earlier. The damn oppressor is so damn greedy. He even oppresses his own damn people. Even his own damn people complaining about him.
Right.
When you go in the hood, man, you know, the black neighborhood, it's a guarantee you're gonna see a lot of homeless white people begging you for money before the black homeless people beg you for money.
Right.
Man, that's a crying shame. And a lot of them don't really even be homeless. They be out there with a sign, and some of them jump in the Mercedes Benz. They rich as hell off begging black people. But you're so damn dumb. You want to call everybody your brother, and that white homeless man been scheming you for years. Man, a white man can be homeless or claim be homeless, walk in the store, don't nobody follow him. But that homeless black man, they're gonna follow him until he out that store. And that white homeless man be the main thief.
Mm-hmm.
There's videos on it. But I tell you, man. But skip down to verse. I'm gonna skip 15. Go to 68. Not 68. 48. Verse 48. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 48. All right.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Most High shall send against thee, in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things.
Who fit this curse right here? Like you. Who fit this curse right here? Who has to depend on their enemies for water, for clothes, for food? And I think the Bible was just being nice right here, because we depend on these oppressors for more than just water, food, and clothes. We depend on them for everything. And I think it said this in the scripture that we depend on them for everything. It says it in the scripture. You know what I'm saying? My bad, not being nice. The Bible said it. I didn't let you read it. So like I stopped. I got excited. I ain't gonna lie. I get excited in half of the script, in half of the the Bible verse or the scripture, man. Because man, this Bible is so true in that Christian church. It's such a damn lie. When you read about the curses in the Bible, in Deuteronomy 28, it fit black and brown people only.
Right.
It don't fit them Africans. It don't fit the white man. It don't fit the Arabs. Because they don't depend on their enemies for every damn thing. We depend on the white man for everything, man.
Right.
We should see that. That's a problem with that. We depend on the white man for our spirituality. We depend on the white man for giving us a God, giving us a leader, how to raise our children, our history, and most definitely our identity, man. We got a problem here, man. You know the saying, Houston, we got a problem. Israel, we got a problem.
All right.
And the problem is the Caucasian virus. I was trying to hold myself back from it. The Caucasian virus is our problem.
Right.
Yeah. But finish that scripture off, Warrior. I just got excited, man.
Come.
I love reading Deuteronomy chapter 28.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
Read that again.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
What people on earth got off slave ships and had yoke of iron around their necks?
Right.
And guess what? Not just the yoke of iron around your necks. He didn't take these yoke of irons off your neck until he made sure you were destroyed. And what destroyed you? Christianity.
Right.
So guess what? He had another yoke around your mind. That's the Christian church, Christianity. So one yoke is on your neck of iron, and one spiritual yoke of iron is on your head, your brain. And that's Christianity. And guess what? He still got that yoke on you, that Christian yoke on your mind. So he still got chains on you, partner. A lot of people talking about we not in chains no more. Yes, you is. The chain is called Christianity.
Right.
Right.
The chains of Christianity is stronger than physical chains. Because you love these damn devils voluntarily, man. You love them voluntarily. You serve them voluntarily. And you're ready to serve them before you serve a Negro, before you serve a brown man, a Hispanic man. You're ready to serve your enemies.
Right.
Because Christianity had destroyed you. You know, remember earlier I said, you know, the mark of the beast is us having the spirit of the white man, us trying to be like the white man. That Christian church put the mark of the beast on you.
Right.
Understand that. The Christian church is colonizing black people still today. It's colonizing Hispanic people still today. They are colonizing us still. That's why America funds them. Because instead of our oppressor doing it, he hired our own black people to colonize us. And then these Christian pastors teach our parents this. So guess what? You're being taught Christianity in the church, and you're being taught Christianity at the house. You know, Christianity is all you know. So when you see the truth, that's what you say. That's a cult.
Right.
Because if it ain't Christianity, it's a cult to you. But goddamn it, let me be a cult leader. Understand?
Right.
I'm a cult leader, a cult member. A cult is a small group of people that want to be different than the world, not be a part of the world. And you got bad cults and you got good cults. I'm part of the good cult. I'm part of that cult that Christ was in, because Christ was a cult leader.
Right.
And I'm trying to be like my king, man. You understand? And Christ said, "Be not of the world." And what world is ruled by Christianity? America. So if you're a Christian, you're a part of the world, man. So in order to separate yourself from the world, you must separate yourself from that church.
Damn right, sir.
Oh, guess what? You'll be compromising the ways of your ancestors. That's against the Rainbow Coalition. You'll go with the wave and say, "Hey, they ain't bothering me. I'm okay with it. As long as they ain't bothering me." No, don't be okay with it at all. Because guess what? This behavior can get passed down to your grandchildren, your child. You want to have grandchildren, don't you? You want to have babies. You want to see life. Well, you had to get rid of that spirit. Because that spirit going to stop the being fruitful and multiplying. Yeah. That's very important. You got to get rid of that spirit, man. The Christian pastors, you know, when Barack Obama was in office, what did he do? He made it okay to come out of the closet. Come out of the closet. Y'all can get married and everything. You know what I'm saying? Now you finding out who been messing with the children in the church in the first place.
Right.
A lot of people thought it was the usher, it was the choir director. It might have been, but the main person who was touching those little children, you know, was that pastor. All right. But guess what? When a lot of children, when they coming up, they tell their parents, "Hey, Pastor such and such touch me." Shut your mouth. Not my pastor. Not my pastor. That's what they say. Not my pastor.
Right.
They can't believe it, but it's true. Because it's people like Eddie Long stroke. Y'all remember Eddie Long? You know? Yeah, he got caught. There's so many times people get caught funneling these children, man. And if we love our children, we will not let them step foot in that Christian church, knowing damn well they got too many built up cases of being pedophiles. All right? And not just that, too. They love messing with your wife, too, now. Yeah, your wife. Me and your wife got to have a private meeting, brother. She got to come. She gonna come to my house and I'm gonna lay hands on her. I'm gonna pray on her. You gonna lay hands on her, all right? you know what they do, man.
Yeah,
But,
come on.
but they still have the most members in America when it comes to black people getting black people support. They have the most members, man. I don't see why. I don't see how. You know, why do black people still go to the Christian church when they know Christianity is white supremacy? Why? Blows my mind. But let's read what Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 68.
Okay.
And then mashallah,
This is
you'll get the information of that brother who actually made the cotton gin.
Come on, sir.
And it's like before you read, brother, mashallah, is there any comments or any questions?
Live, sir. We don't have any comments in the chat.
All right.
Nope, we don't have any.
You can continue to read, brother.
Khan. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Most High shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
He should do what?
Bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Okay. According to the Bible, Egypt means bondage. Mashallah, pull Exodus chapter 20, verse 2. Read that again.
Khan.
And you read behind him, mashallah. You read behind him. Exodus 20 and 2. But go ahead and read, brother.
Khan. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Most High shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Okay, the Israelites never had to go through Egypt with ships. You can walk over there. You know what I'm saying? You don't need a ship. So what is this talking about? This is talking about being in captivity, bondage. And I'm going to show you Egypt means bondage, according to the Bible, and also according to history. No, Egypt is a Greek word for bondage. But read mashallah.
Come on, sir. The book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
Out of the house of bondage. So now you read your scripture, warrior.
Khan, let me start back from the top. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Most High shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again.
Black people most black people have not seen the land of Israel, man, and probably will never see it. You know, you won't see your homeland again because you're gonna be so focused on America, thinking America is your homeland or Africa is your homeland. You got some Negroes right now saying, "Oh, I'm the American Indian," you know, trying to rob our brothers, our Gadite brothers, our Seminole brothers of their heritage. Because the white man has destroyed us so much, we don't know who we are. But us in the truth, us in the ISUPK, we know who we are. Right? But the Bible says you won't see your homeland again, man. Man, I would love to see Israel. I love to go travel to go see my homeland. Goddamn, this place over here.
Right.
I love to go see the Red Sea and all those wonderful things that happen over there that I read about in the Bible, man. But guess what? That's an imposter over there. That has a small hat and a big old honker, a big old nose, man. You know? And tassels from his pocket. That owns everything. That had the biggest hand in the transatlantic slave trade. That own all the banks. Yeah, that's an apostle over there that's claiming to be us, man. That's going to be brought down very soon. And he is anti-Semitic. Because we are the real Jews by blood.
Right.
Understand that? But read on.
Come. Thou shalt see it no more again, and there you should be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen.
That means
and no man shall buy you.
Woman. Read on.
And no man shall buy you.
Ain't no man gonna be able to get you out this situation. We've been over here more than 400 years and have not been brought out this situation. They called so-called set us free, and we built black communities. They tore it down. We had a little organizations like the Black Panther, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King. They all failed you. Ain't nobody gonna save you from this situation but the Most High. And you know how you get the Most High to come and send Christ on this earth to save Negroes and Hispanics and Native American Indians? You do what he say. You keep his laws. You be down with him and dump that white Jesus. Denounce that white Jesus. Denounce that Christian church.
Right.
And pledge your allegiance to the Most High God of this Bible, and not pledge your allegiance to that disgusting American flag, man. We all need to do the Colin Kaepernick. You understand? And take a knee on that flag. I'm good. I'm good, man. I pledge my allegiance to the laws, statutes, and commandments that tell me to not make agreements with you, to not serve your white Jesus. Matter of fact, the commandments of God, believe it or not, it tells Black and Hispanic and Native American Indians, who are the real Israelites, to take that white Jesus and throw him on the ground, man.
Right.
Step all over him.
Right.
Yeah. Break dance on them, man. Hell. Show them that Jesus have no power, especially with us.
Right.
All right. You finished with that scripture?
Colonel Khan. Yeah, I'm gonna still be up here too. Out of one, I'm gonna just have to come off the camera so I can move the phone a certain way to charge it.
Okay, you good,
Unless
Warrior.
Master Hollis send me the link on my other phone. But I'm still here though.
Okay, yeah, I want to go into that information of a black man that was a slave. It didn't mention his last name. Anyway, if he did have a last name, it'd be the name of the damn oppressor. It's like we got the name of our oppressor, but his name was Sam. His name was Sam. All right. And Sam is the one that invented the cotton gin. And Eli Whitney seen his invention, and Paula gave him something to eat. Gave him a nice meal or a day off, and then said, your invention is mine, and patent it.
Come.
All right, but you got it, Marshala?
Come on. It says the cotton gin is generally credited to Eli Whitney, who received a U.S. patent in 1794. However,
just some paperwork to claim a Negro invention, a Hispanic invention, giving you rights to steal, take, lie about is yours, because you got it on paperwork. Read.
However, historians have long discussed the possibility that enslaved Black workers contributed important ideas or practical knowledge during its development. One frequently mentioned figure is Sam, an enslaved man on a plantation of Catherine Littlefield Green. Some accounts claim Sam suggested improvements or helped build early versions of the cotton gin.
That's it?
Now
go ahead.
These claims are based largely on later recollections and traditions rather than contemporary documentation. So historians have not reached a consensus that Sam was the inventor.
Yeah, but Sam was the inventor.
Right.
That's how they do, man. When they destroy people and you their property, whatever you do is theirs. Whatever you have is theirs. You their property. That's how they feel.
Right.
You in slavery. If you create something, that's mine. You my slave. Yeah. So let's go to Judith chapter 5, verse 20.
Khan. The book of Judith, chapter 5 and verse 20. In the Apocrypha. Now, therefore, my Lord and Governor, if there be any error in this people, and they sin against their God, let us consider that this shall be their ruin.
And that's what's going on right now. We're not keeping the laws of God, but we know how to keep the laws of America. You know how? Because if we don't keep the laws of America, something bad gonna happen to you. You're gonna be in jail. Police might shoot you down in the street. You know. So yeah, they keep the laws of America, but the laws of God is not being pushed in America because devils are, and thieves, robbers is over this damn place, and they make up their own laws. They make up their own laws. They keep you down on the bottom, and also come up with this religion called Christianity to keep you away from your power, away from the knowledge of God, and make you hate it, make you feel like it's evil. When you talk to Christians about the laws of God, they look at it like it's an evil thing, mashallah.
Come, sir.
They say, "Oh, we don't have to kill animals. We don't have to sacrifice animals.
Right.
Oh, that's done away with. Christ kept the law. What they say, Christ kept the law of God for me, so I don't have to keep it."
Right.
How many of y'all heard that saying?
Oh, come, sir. I hear that all the time.
Yeah, they say Christ kept the laws for me, so I don't have to keep them. Christ, they think Christ died for them so they can sin.
Right.
Right.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say so they can seem like they just want a damn party all the time. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gotta do nothing. I mean, somebody died for us, so we ain't gotta do nothing. It's like, it's like a rich kid that get his parents all they insurance money. He ain't never work hard for it, but he gonna spin it up and do whatever the hell he wanna do. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot.
Right. Damn right. Right. Let's read from that top again.
Come. It's the book of Judah, chapter 5 and verse 20. Now, therefore, my Lord and governor, like, if there be any error in this people, and they sin against their God, let us consider that this shall be their ruin. And let us go up, and we shall overcome them. Verse 21. But if there be no iniquity in their nation, let my Lord now pass by, lest their Lord defend them, and their power be for them.
All right, this is around the time of Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylon, and he had allies. The Moabites, the Ammonites, and the Canaanites. He had allies joined with him to help us, to help them come against us. But this general was an Assyrian general, Holofernes. Okay, I hope I pronounced it right. And he was working for Nebuchadnezzar because the Babylon Empire basically conquered the Assyrians around this time. So you had the Assyrians, with the Babylonians and the Moabites and the Canaanites, all of them coming against the nation of Israel, trying to figure out who is these people. And this general, Holofernes, came up and told them who was the people they was looking at, which was the Israelites. And let them know, man, if they're keeping the laws of God, you better leave them alone. Because you ain't going to win. They got history behind who they are. They have a God that would mess you up, man. You're right. They God lives. Understand? Don't bother them if they keeping the promise they made with their God. But if they not, we can go up there and have a party. We can overthrow them. We can have us some slaves. All right. So let's read on.
Come. And their God be for them, and we become a reproach before all the world.
That means y'all gonna become like Egypt. Y'all gonna become a story that everybody knows about. Everybody knows how God freed the Israelites from them dirty, disgusting, makeup wearing, skirt wearing Egyptians with the Rainbow Coalition gods on their walls with rods all out. People be praising Egypt like Egypt is all that and great. Man, Egypt ain't, man, please. Egypt was great because they had us over there.
Right.
If they had the Israelites over there, which is Black, Hispanic, Native American Indians, man, Egypt wouldn't be great. How I know? Because Joseph made Egypt great. And that's why I brought out this story about the cotton gin as well, man. I'm gonna compare the story with the cotton gin, or when cotton was king, and I'm gonna compare the story to how Joseph made Egypt great. Because what happened after Joseph made Egypt great? Huh? What's going on, Sharatazar?
Shalom, Yahaba Shabbat.
Yeah, but
Islam, y'all.
what happened? What happened after Joseph made Egypt great? What did the Egyptians do? How did the Egyptians show their appreciation? You know what they did? They put the Israelites in slavery, man. That's what they did. After that king died, a new king rose up and enslaved us and made us build on pyramids, made us build up Egypt, and Egypt was the superpower of that day. And Negroes can't even get credit for that, y'all.
Right.
I didn't want to say that. I didn't want to say that Anunnaki made it. Some aliens, some. They make up all kind of fairy tales about that, man. And look at today. Cotton made America great. Us picking cotton, and we can't even get no appreciation for that, man. As well, no money, no nothing.
Okay.
Negroes got to make videos about reparations. When y'all gonna give us reparations? You know you gonna get a reparations, so now you gotta make a video about the stimulus check because you ain't getting reparations.
Right.
When Donald Trump gonna give us stimulus check? He giving a stimulus check around this time and around that time. You always worrying about what the oppressor gonna give you. What crumb he gonna flick off his table? God damn, man. Make your own damn table. You damn slave.
Right.
You even let the oppressor give you an Independence Day. Juneteenth. Man, you let them just give you everything, man. You depend on them for everything. And it's sad. But read on.
Okay. Verse 22. And when Achior had finished these sayings, all the people standing round about the tent murmured, and the chief men of Holofernes and all that dwelt by the sea
Like my bad.
said,
Holofernes was the general, and Achior was the one, if I'm not mistaken, was telling them about the Israelites. Salakia. I don't have a sword on me, so I can't actually see it. But Achior was the one, I'm not pronouncing that name right, was the one telling them about the report on who are the Israelites. All right.
Yeah, you're right, THAMAYAM.
I was right the first time?
Yeah, that's who he was. He was he was working for that's in the book of Judith, right?
Yeah. I don't have a sword on me right now. I'm gonna have a sword next week. But yeah. But the water for that. But read on.
okay, and all that dwelt by the seaside and in Moab spake that he should kill him.
They said what?
Kill him.
Because just like the Pharaoh in Egypt, he's like, who is your God? Man, what you talking about? Man, get out of my face. Man, they don't respect us because we are not serving our God. Let us serve our God. They'll see a terrible power. They'll see their nightmare. You know the main nightmare of a white man? To see Christ come out that sky and he's black. Oh man, you will see a lot of oppressors nosediving off skyscrapers.
Right.
Hey, they won't be jumping out of plane with the parachute. You know, they like skydiving. They're gonna be skydiving nose first to the concrete. They'll rather do that before they see that power. You understand?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Because if I see a white Jesus come out the sky, hey, I know I'm running. I'm gonna they're gonna put me in slavery all over again, man.
Right.
They have 400 years. It's gonna be another 2,000 years of a white Jesus come out the sky. So most definitely, a black Jesus is their nightmare. How can you be a black man and get on your knees praying to a white Jesus, praying to the slave master? I don't understand it.
Okay.
But read on.
Verse 23. For say they, we will not be afraid of the face of the children of Israel. For lo, it is a people that have no strength, nor power for a strong battle.
Man, that's how these heathens think, man. You know, they think they can keep on treating us wrong, treating us bad because our strength is the Christian church right now. Our strength right now, black people hired the Christian church. When you see things that go on in the black community and stuff, I can't stand when they try to look at us. No, blame the people you hired. Blame the people you give your money to. And that's the Christian churches, your pastors. Blame them. They're the reason why black Hispanics and Native American Indians have no strength. We are useless. We have no value. The only value you have to this earth is to these oppressors and them getting you to work for them and barely pay you anything. You're not getting paid like they're getting paid. You understand? You think that little $500 a week, $600 a week. You know, that was most of us make. You think that's something, man? That ain't nothing.
Right.
A lot of our people got to work 2 or 3 jobs, man, because the rent is $2,000 a month just for a 1-bedroom, man. It's no different than when you was in slavery. They just give you enough to put clothes on you, transportation, and food, so you could get all good and rested up and get back on their job.
Right.
That's all, man.
Con.
But there's any more left in that chapter?
We got one more verse.
Go ahead. Could that be the last chapter scripture? Unless y'all brothers want to bring something out. But this would be the last scripture for me.
Con, sir.
You got something, Shabbat? All right, go ahead, brother.
Verse 24. Now therefore, Lord Holofernes, we will go up, and they should be a prey to be devoured of all thine army.
They should be a what?
A prey to be devoured of all thine army.
We are a prey today. We are a prey today. That brother that got shot in his back, that 14-year-old boy, Cyrus Carmet Belton, was a prey to that Asian man, that Korean or whatever he was. Carmelo Anthony was a prey to that all-white jury that gave him 35 years. That jury and that judge, he was a prey. That sister that got hung in Miami, and she lives in Michigan. She just want to go out of state to enjoy this so-called Independence Day, was a prey to these oppressors. It's time to keep the laws of God so we can have protection. And the predators that prey on us, one day they become the prey, and we be the hunters hunting them, and we don't be prey no more. Another word for prey is what? What could it be? Food. You know what I'm saying? Stop being food in this place. Stop being a resource that brings them money, that keep them going. Because that's what the Christian church designed to make black and brown people live by and become when you living in this place called America.
Con.
Hey, make sure y'all like and subscribe, you know, and press share. Share this truth, man. All right, this is the ISBK St. Louis history class, man. I'm preaching novice of 1,000, THAMAYAM. I got with me preaching novice of 1,000, Shabbat Zahalat, and preaching 500, Masha Allah. And now also, brother, what's your rank?
So 50, sir.
Okay. Where you at? What school you in, Warrior?
I was in VA, but I'm over here, transferred to St. Louis now.
Okay. Most High Christ, Warrior. Hey man, y'all make sure all of y'all make sure y'all share and like the classes, man. But with that,
Con.
shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom, Israel.